This one is for my content creators out there making it happen, Captain. You dig what I'm saying, baby? And all I have to say to you is, baby boo, keep being you through and through. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about as long as you are showing up whole in all of your truth, essence, and motherfucking me authenticity, baby, ooh, you will be successful. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's completely inevitable and it ain't even questionable. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? Baby, I'm talking about you are the niche. You dig what I'm saying? Simple as that. You dig what I'm saying? And just because it's simple doesn't mean that creating the community and finding like-minded individuals, that don't mean that's gonna be easy. You dig what I'm saying? And for a good while you might only have but one or two, maybe a few people who even really resonate or who even really take the time to hear you out or to get a gander or a glimpse at your vision or whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to depict or portray or display. Or you dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? Ooh. But don't let that get you down. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? Because as you know, baby, if one person finds resonance in whatever it is that you are talking about or presenting or what have you, there are 100,000 more. I promise. You dig it? That's real spill, real deal, Holyfield, and that's actual factuals. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? And don't worry about whatever niche you're trying to integrate into. Don't worry about it being oversaturated, because as long as you're being consistent, then you've already outworked like 90% of people out this motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna be going as hard as you. Ain't nobody gonna be caring about their craft as much as you do. Ain't nobody gonna be putting that passion in and remaining poised and persistent like you are. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? And hell, you could even be saying the same thing every day. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? And there are people who are gonna tune in to that same expression that you give off every day. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? Hell, whether you repackage it or whether you present it as it was the last time they seen it. You dig what I'm saying? Hell, they could have seen it 1,000 times. And you like, well, I don't, like, you might want to switch it up, but just know that shit, they rock it with you. So they'll see it 1,001 more times. And that 1,001 more time might be the time where your audience starts to grow. I'm talking about in abundance, significantly. You dig what I'm saying, collective? And plus, you never know, baby, you might be saying an expression or your vocabulary, your vernacular, your diction, or the cadence, the tone, something about the way you speak, something about your presentation, you dig what I'm saying, something about your disposition, it's going to pique people's interest, so much so it might even remind certain people of certain loved ones that they have, or a parent that has passed, or a sibling that they haven't seen in quite some time, or a grandparent, just what have you dig what I'm saying, an old teacher, some like, people are gonna find resonance with you most times when they can make callbacks to people that they once knew. You dig what I'm saying? Your spirit, it might align with somebody that they once knew, which is why you will feel familiar to them. You dig what I'm saying, Big Pippin? And by the time that you actually really start to feel like that familiar to people, you would have been done put out, 1,000 pieces of content, 1,000 pieces of whatever, 1,000 whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Even if it's just the same thing, but it's gonna hit that much harder. You dig what I'm saying? It's like mastering the art of failing. It makes your wins that much more significance, and they hold even more weight. You dig what I'm saying? Once you finally get that one, because all it takes is that one, collective. You dig what I'm saying? But it's just about being the one that is willing to remain poised and headstrong. You dig what I'm saying? And be vulnerable. You dig what I'm saying? Not like you gotta tell everybody your business, but just be transparent, because people gotta feel you, especially depending on what you pushing out or peddling. If it's artistry, if it's spirituality, if it's things of that nature where you gotta really have some substance to it, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it's a tough crowd of people. You dig what I'm saying? Because dealing with people like that, these are people who question beliefs. They question themselves. They question people. They question society every single day. So your content or whatever you're displaying or portraying is going to be in question, especially because with people like them, you have to prove it. The proof has to be in the pudding. You dig what I'm saying? Because these people, they prove to themselves every day how hard they go about themselves, or how hard they go for themselves. You dig what I'm saying? They prove every day to society that they are not going to conform. They are not going to assimilate. That they have rid themselves of old paradigms that keep a lot of people in its bondage. You dig what I'm saying? So you, for better or for worse, you got to prove it. You dig what I'm saying? But it's most definitely for the betterment, because it's only going to make you better. It's only going to make you dig what I'm saying, repackage, rebrand, refurbish. You dig what I'm saying? And not like you got to change you. It's actually helping with your ascension as you're growing. You dig what I'm saying? Ooh, and alas, baby, your tribe will find you. Your people will find you. Trust and believe. God bless y'all.